Are you sick of spending days, months, and even years scouring the internet, searching through forums, and researching how to calculate fitment, only to end up with more questions than you started with? Well, look no further, because today I'm going to show you guys a way to cut all of those hours of research and find your perfect fitment in just minutes. But before we jump into the nitty-gritty of all of that, make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already, and of course, don't forget to head over to fitmentindustries.com for all your wheel, tire, and suspension needs. Let's get started. We get bombarded with emails, comments, DMs, phone calls, and we even get stopped in the street all the time with questions about specific specs one would need for fender to lip fitment for a 370Z, or how to get a flush setup on a Gen Coupe. But there's a ton of information and various factors packed into answering that question correctly. But instead of making things complicated, you can just head over to the gallery on fitmentindustries.com. And within seconds of entering your vehicle information, you can view thousands of cars with aftermarket wheels, tires, and suspension with detailed specifications. What used to take hours now only takes minutes. Once you find your perfect wheel and tire setup, you can quite literally select that exact setup from our website without even leaving that page. It's as easy as that. Let me show you how easy this is. Just pull up fitmentindustries.com, select the gallery tab at the top of the page, and enter your year, make, and model into the dropdown. I'm going to search 2011 Nissan 370Z. Side note, you don't have to fill this out to search the gallery, so you can be as vague or specific as you want, or simply browse the gallery for funsies. Now, click View Gallery. Here, you can see all Nissan 370Zs from nearly stock to full out builds. Now, I personally like to search by popularity because this is where you're gonna see the ones that are the most viewed, the most liked, and the most shared, and it's typically the ones that are gonna be closest to what you're looking to achieve. The next thing I like to do is scroll down until you see fitment type on the left-hand side. So let's say you want a flush setup on your 370. Simply select flush fitment and search again. This blue one looks hot. Let's check this one out. Okay, so first things first, you can see this thing is on some staggered work emotion CR Kiwamis with a 19 by 9.5 in the front with a plus 15 offset, and then a 19 10.5 in the rear with a plus 18 offset. And then for tires, you're looking at Toyo Proxy Sport, 255/35s up front, 285/35s out back, and of course, you boys on some BC Racing coilovers. So here we already have the basic specs you're gonna want for this flush fitment with pretty detailed photos. But if we scroll down a bit, we can then see what kind of spacers are being used, if any, or if any rubbing or scrubbing is going on, or if we'll have to do any fender rolling here. As you can see here, they are in fact running a 15mm spacer on the rear with no rubbing or fender rolling involved. Cool, so if you're really digging this setup, you can literally purchase this look as an entire kit. Suspension, wheels, tires, and spacers in one click. Or you can simply take these specs and apply them to a different set of wheels and tires. Or if you're not really feeling this at all and you want to see something a little more stancy, like a tucked fitment on air, we can go check that out too. So again, select your fitment, in this case tucked, and search. 20x12s, let's do this one. All right, so you want to get crazy. You got the Volk TE37s here, 20x10 plus 30 up front, and a crazy 20x12 plus 20 up back with a 255/35 and a 305/35 Nitto NT555 G2, and of course the Airlift Performance air suspension. No rubbing, no trimming or fender rolling, no spacers. So it's that easy to find your ideal fitment with all the specs that you need. No more searching forums, no more filtering out people's replies and all kinds of other forum noise. This is a perfectly direct, to the point fitment directory with photos. The Fitment Industries Gallery is a super easy to use, super informative, data-packed tool that's an absolute game changer. It's helped me so many times, not only getting my ideal fitment exactly where I want it, but also helping me choose a wheel for my car specifically by looking at examples of my car on the gallery. Let me know in the comments if the gallery has helped you guys choose your fitment. I'd love to hear about it. Please add your car to the gallery if you already have wheels, tires, or suspension. It can help out a ton of people. Plus, you're gonna get your Instagram displayed on the website, and you may even end up in a new episode of From the Gallery. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and head over to fitmentindustries.com to browse our wheel, tire, and suspension emporium. I'm Sean from Fitment Industries, SeanB.fi on Instagram. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.